Hey everybody, this is Mercury Roberts here again with another episode of Divinity Unleashed. And I come to you today because I want to speak to you about the tarot. I decided to start a series basically teaching the tarot. I am going to be uploading a lot of videos, basically, teaching the different cards. And first, we're going to start with the major arcana. And we're going to start with one of my favorite cards because that's how I try to live. At least I feel like I'm working towards living. Is the Fool. This is a great card right here. I really enjoy the Fool. Look how free he looks. He's not even looking anywhere. He's looking to the sky. It only shows his belief in himself and the universe. He's adorned in fruitful clothing. And he's also wearing skin tight jeans. I don't like that part. But it almost depicts, seeing that these cards were made so long ago, what's going on nowadays. The Fool card is an awesome card. It is the first card in the major arcana, and it is the card of setting yourself free, trusting the universe, giving all things to God, not knowing what's coming forward, not knowing at all, but taking that first step, that leap of faith. We all need that leap of faith sometimes in our life. You know, I know plenty of times I've been in situations, work, relationships, spirituality, even houses I was in, where I didn't know what my next move was. And I was like, well, if I do this, if I make this decision, then this is going to happen. Or if I do this, then that's going to happen. If I go left, I might have to go right. It's these decisions that bog us down daily. Oh my goodness, daily. And we have this sense of feeling trapped. And sometimes the path of least resistance is the best path to take. And so with the Fool card, he tells you just that. This is the 0 card. In numerology, 0 is the number of the infinite. Later on, we'll get to that because it's the World card also. But the 0 card in numerology deals with all things come to an end and all things begin. 0 also represents God, because God is the whole of us all in all things. And so it also has this feminine approach to it, because the woman's womb is also so it also speaks of the darkness. It also speaks of passive energy, letting go, not knowing, using your intuition, but also moving forward in faith. As you see, he moves forward in faith to jump off of the cliff. He doesn't know what's going to be off this cliff. He just doesn't. But he's willing to take the chance. Because you know why? He believes in the universe. He knows the sun shines on him always, no matter where he's going. And you see down here, he has his dog with him. Little Toto. That'll probably remind you of Toto off The Wizard of Oz. There's no place like home. And he follows Dorothy around everywhere she goes. Well, dogs stand for loyalty. It's man's best friend. They never deny you. So the Fool, upright, stands for trusting in your ability to know that the universe is always on your side and that God is always with you, no matter what decision you're making. I don't know who your God is, but I'm just telling you, God's always with you. And that's the point of this card, is that, are you willing to take the leap of faith to receive what you want out of life? Are you willing to let this relationship go to see what's on the other side of the door? The mountains stand in the background and they're highly elevated. And so there's a lot of mountains in tarot cards. And the mountains depict, as in the Bible, to say, as for reference, in the Bible, Mount Sinai. And it basically says obstacles are high, right? But at the top of the mountain, there is a blessing. So it says that things are elevated in your situation. Things are at a high cost. And you can't afford to continue to go on that way. You have to make a decision. No matter what that decision is, you have to make it. For yourself, for your family, for your friends. Sometimes we gotta let them bad friends go. We gotta take that chance and be like, hey, maybe I wanna see what it's like without you. Maybe we gotta let that relationship go and be like, hey, maybe I wanna see what it is without you. I don't know what's on the other side of the door, but I'm willing to find out, because I trust in the universe more than I trust in myself. I do trust myself because I am the universe and the universe is me, but also I trust in the universe to lead me and guide me through. And so the Fool takes his bag. He doesn't need much. Meaning, leave behind the unnecessary things that don't matter in your life. It's beautiful. And so this card is also ruled by Uranus. And Uranus is the rebellious planet. It's the free-flowing, unconditional, originality type planet. And so this card depicts a person who is original, who is open to new ideas, who walks to the beat of his own drum. And so, meaning finding original creative ideas to make things happen, to accomplish things in its own way, in its own right. And so, yeah. Furthermore, the Fool in personality, if you were doing a reading and you were trying to find out about a person, I will do this on every card also. Personality wise, the Fool is a person who is very idealistic and original. He's the type of person that walks up on you and he's like, yo, man, What's going on with life? Life is so beautiful. We are all connected to the divine. Dude, love is light. You know what I mean? And he's just this free-flowing person. He doesn't characterize himself with anything. Herself. It could be a woman or a man. But they do not characterize themselves with anyone or anything. They are free-flowing. They are natural. They are spiritual. They are one with the universe. They do not conform to society's ways of doing things. And so the fool can also be a naive person. Could be naive with life. Can just walk into things obliviously and not know what they're walking into it for, but they walk into it just to see the new experience, just discovering life. Naivety can be a good thing or a bad thing. It can be good when you're trying to walk into making new money and you don't know what money you're going to make or how you're going to make it, but you try to take the steps anyways to produce it. But you can also put yourself in situations with I don't know what you're into, women or men, and you know, they could be bad for you and you still go be with them anyways because you just want to see how it's going to turn out. That's the fool. The fool has that eccentric manner to him, because definitely Uranus is eccentricity, and so is the fool. And so, yeah, that is the description of the Fool card. Oh, and furthermore, I do want to talk about the yellow because colors are very important. And so the yellow in the background says expression. It's the ball of light that just opens us up. You know how you feel like when somebody comes and gives you a gift and you just feel that, wow, thank you. You gave me something that is special to me. And so that's this feeling. It's this feeling of feeling alive. This card is very well alive. It is present. It is here. It is the divine within, where you know that you're sure without being sure. So this completes the Fool card upright. I will also be doing reversals in a later series. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Please subscribe me. DivinityUnleashed.com. You can find me on Facebook, Mercury Roberts at Facebook.com. You can also email me for free readings at DivinityUnleashed0@gmail.com. And I hope you guys have a blessed day. And thank you for joining.